Hello. Today we will be working with our beginner Tai Chi and Qigong class. And the first thing we're going to be doing today is giving you a few principles of Tai Chi and Qigong. The first is to align your body upwards, lengthen it upwards, and sit on your dragon tail. Since this is a Chinese practice, we're going to make loose knees, a little bit loose, and just sit gently on your dragon tail, tipping your pelvic bowl upwards to keep the fruit in the bowl. So we align our body, tuning in upwards, allowing that beautiful channel, that white tube, small tube of energy coming straight down through our crown chakra, all the way down through into Mother Earth. And we want to lengthen it upwards. The second principle is to breathe deeply into the abdomen. If you would like to, you can coordinate your breath with the movements. Or, when you remember, regularly we hope, just breathe deeply. And the third major principle is to align your mind, which means to leave the distractions at the door. Simply bring your mind into the present moment. Forget the past, forget the future, and be here now. If you do that, and when you err to the past or the future, you just gently refocus in the present moment, your mind will relax easily and naturally. So our three major principles: align body, breath, and mind. So let's begin. Today we will be doing a 9 phases Qi cultivation, Qigong exercise practice. I'm aligning, and now I'm going to discover the Qi. Feel what you feel now in your palms. Perhaps already you can feel tingliness in your palms. And guess what? That is your body responding already to your gentle turning of your torso, which immediately gets your energies moving more freely. We are discovering the Qi. Our next is gathering the Qi. Visualize being outside. Mother Earth, spring, fantastic. Little shoots coming up, the little daffodils, snowdrops, all the pine trees and conifers, all green, all winter. The ponds without ice. The rivers are full the rain is clear. That is all Qi. So let's gather from Mother Earth and give her a big hug as we do it. She is mourning our current situation with the virus, and she needs our blessing. So let's gather from her wonderful Qi, and let's gather from Father Heaven, Father Sky. And allow that Qi to just fill your entire body. You may visualize this however you like, or not at all. The practice itself of the movement and the intention to gather from all the trees and plants, the soil has Qi in it as well. All the starlight, the sun, the other celestial energies, we are gathering and increasing our life force energy in our body. Turn to the left with feet perpendicular to each other. Get your balance. This part is called circulating the Qi. We push and gather. Our organs, our bones, all of our systems are benefiting from our intention and the slow, gentle stretching of the body. Feel your organs and your bones, your bone marrow, all parts of you with Qi. Turn to the right, feet perpendicular, right foot heads out, left foot heads forward. Push, pull, up, and fill your body with Qi. The next part is called the heart-mind purification. China and now Western medical science confirms that our system, bodily system, mind, and spirit are all connected. And the heart-mind actually acts together with the heart being the director or directress. So as we open ourselves with this practice, purifying the Qi, this helps to open our heart center. Press outward, and remember always to stretch to a little less than full capacity. With this forward motion, also visualize that you have hands coming out of your back, pushing out, away from your back. The back heart center benefits from this. Your chakra system has both back and front components. So your heart chakra in front is emotional focus. In the back is our will center. So let's do that one more time. Here we go. Pushing out with your front hands and your back visualized hands. And then push down. And bring this pure, healthy chi into your heart and your mind. One more time. Third time. Our next portion is called tracing the meridian channels. The traditional way of doing it is to cross your hands, bring them gently over your head, down your neck and the back, around to the front, around your shoulders, down the back of your body, all the way down to your heels, around to your toes, and up the front of your body. Then turn with that perpendicular foot position to the left. This now is the heart meridian. Down to the end of the little finger, turn this hand over and trace the little finger up over the scapula, around to your cheekbone, and out to the opening of your left ear. That is the small intestine meridian. We're going to turn now to the right, put our left palm on our right underneath the arm, at the armpit. Trace down all the way off the little finger, that's your heart meridian. This will strengthen energy flow in these meridians. Then back from the little finger all the way over the scapula in the back, up the side of the neck to the cheekbone, back to the opening of the right ear, and that is the small intestine meridian. Last week I made an error with that one. I thought it was the lung meridian. So let me teach you three more. The first is the central meridian. This is good to start with in more modern practice. You start with your palms or your fingers on your pubic bone. Come right up the front of the body to just below your lower lip. That is the central meridian. The back, go to your tailbone. Come all the way up the back as far as you can reach. Reach over with your other hand. If you can touch, good. If you can't, visualize. If you can't touch, then visualize them touching, your hands touching. Come over the top of the head, down the nose, and to just above the upper lip. Let's do that one again. Tailbone, all the way up. Touch if you can. If you can't touch, just visualize touching. Over the top of the head, and down to the upper lip. That is called the governing meridian. Good to start with the central, the governing, and the third that is recommended right away in your practice every day is the spleen meridian. This one you can do by simply using both hands. Go down to your toes, come up the inside of the leg, flare out at the hips, and come up to above your ribs, or on the side of your ribs, underneath your armpit, and down to the top of your ribs. That's the spleen meridian. Let's do that one again. From your big toes, all the way up the side of your legs, flaring out at the hips, up to just underneath your armpits, and down to the first rib that you come to, about 4 inches below the armpits, and massage those points. Those are spleen acupressure points. Beautiful. And the last one I want to teach you today is the lung meridian, which I had promised a week ago. Use your opposite hand. Go over to your, just in the upper part of your lung, right here, over the shoulder, and down and off the thumb. That's the lung meridian. Do both sides. Up we go, and off the thumb. Let's do that 2 more times. Why is this important? Well, your meridians are your biggest energy highways or pathways in your body. Tracing the meridians every day, which the whole set of 14 only takes a few minutes every day, will do a lot towards keeping you healthy because your flow of energy will be stronger, releasing the blocks, the toxins, etc. Let's move on. Our third part in this is watching the clouds pass, or conserving the chi. So as we turn to the left, we allow our right hand to float up so that it's just in front of us with the left hand following it below. Our focus is on our palm. Switch hands. Just like watching clouds pass, focusing very gently on your palm. Why would this conserve the chi? Well, we are keeping our focus in a calm, quiet state. We are not allowing distractions to get us all following them, the myriad thoughts and distractions that we have. So this practice helps us to conserve chi. And actually, this practice is one that you can go to any time in your day when you want to come back to your calm, still, central channel, which is the tube of white radiant light that extends from Mother Sky down into Mother Earth through the center of our body. This is our calm, still place. Perfect. Our next part of the 9 phases of chi cultivation is our storing the chi. So we gather again, and with this we visualize the chi energy, healthy, vital energy being stored in our bone marrow. All the way down to the toes, you can just visualize that. Qi flowing in our body. Now is the time to do your own thing. And this part is called transform the Qi. Move in the slow, flowing motion, however feels good to you. Remember not to stretch to full capacity, but what do you want to transform in your life? Have that intent right now. Do you want to be more healthy or more happy? Be able to meet your financial needs creatively. The universe has your back, so to speak. The universe knows what to do. And as you enjoy having just a simple intention, I want to fill in the blank with your intention, and then use whatever gentle flowing motions you would like to symbolize this. Perfect. And next and last, we dissolve into the Qi, and our navel and just below it, our Tanyan, is where our birth Qi is stored. And as we do these practices, we revitalize our Qi and allow maximum health. So let's dissolve into the Qi. Be one, be unified with the Qi for just a moment. With your hands either right on your abdomen or a little bit away from the abdomen, an inch or two. Now we finish our practice, bringing our feet to about shoulder width apart and bringing our hands down like this to close this part of the Qigong practice. Now, I want you to tune in to your fingers, your face, your ears. How do they feel? Is there like a little pinkness coming in your cheeks? Are your hands a little tingly or warmer than they were when you began? How about your toes? Mine have woken up a little bit, even though I really didn't move my feet that much during this part of our morning practice. So the feeling of warmth, tingliness, pink flushed in the cheeks, those kinds of things are ways of knowing that your Qi is being woken up, right? And flowing better. So we're going to do a little part of self-massage. The Chinese have done this practice with all their Chinese practices for years and years, centuries. And it's very good. And what we have discovered in the West, and they knew this and have known it for thousands of years, is that all parts of the body have reflexes which stimulate not only that part of the body, but other parts of the body. We are all a connected, beautiful system of energy. So today, I would like to just go to your ears. And we're going to gently massage the ears, starting with the lobes. Just put your hands, your forefinger on the front of the lobe and your thumb behind the lobe, and just gently pull them with your thumb moving over the back towards you. and the front finger, the index finger moving over the front. Great. Now just go around with your thumb on the back of the ear at the edge and your forefinger on the front. All the way up to the tippy top and around to where it connects to your head. Good. Now put your thumb on the inside of that flap, right? And we're just going to massage both front and back and go all the way back down to the bottom. Great. Now, with your index finger, gently, this is important, start and gently massage the entire inside, gentle is good, of your ear, as if you were cleaning the ear with a very soft washcloth, and just massage the entire area. The entire ear has reflexes for the whole body. Wow. So in your shower in the morning, feel free to use a washcloth. Get it a little damp with nice warm water and massage your ears, and you will feel great. All right. Now, the head, the face in particular, also has all the acupoints, the acupressure acupuncture points for the entire system, right? For all your meridians. So, one way of dealing with this is to start between the eyebrows with both fingertips. I'm using my ring finger and my middle finger. And I'm just bringing it up and around, a little circular motion, right where the eyebrows end in the middle, right in there. Very good. And then bring these little circular motions up a little bit above the eyebrow, all the way to the sides, and gently, gentle, operational word here, tap these points right here at the edge of the eyes. I will come forward. Maybe this will be easier for you to see closer. Yay. Right here. Gentle. And then under the eyes as well. Gentle. Right here. Come around. Massage in here. And the nose loves it. All of this area is good. This is all good. In here. And the jaw. And the temples. Perfect. Excellent. Oh, this feels so good. Okay. So for today, we would like to just do a couple more things for massage. And one would be the abdomen. So we start coming up our right side, around and down the left. Very good for your digestion and elimination. Very good. And rub those hips. Oh, they love it. Very good. And rub the lower back. This feels so good. Yep. Rub that lower back. Breathing deeply. Very, very good. Very good. The kidney area, if you can reach it without straining, very, very good to massage. Kidney points, some of the acupoints are even below the kidneys, underneath the ribs. All right, very good. So now, for today, we'll just end with a gentle massage of the K27 points. I'll come forward so you can see this better. K27s, you find the bumps in the middle of your collarbone. Go down an inch and out an inch. and there are little indentations here. Massage those. The kidney meridians are fantastic. The Western tradition, medical tradition, and also the Chinese feel that the kidneys are, the kidney meridians help all the meridian system. So if you can every day massage these points, very, very good. Very, very good. All right. Now it's time for our, just going to check the time real quick. Yep. Time for our Tai Chi Yang style slow form practice. And what I would like to do is to just end the Qigong and the self-massage with any kind of spontaneous Qigong you would like to do, including, and here, this is for your inner child, blithering, which is vocal, anything that comes out. Let your mouth and your throat and your vocal cords just as you move. Now feel that chi moving. Very good. And I promised that I would say something about chair practice. So, for those of you who would like to sit to do the 9 phases Qigong, which we have just done, it all can be adapted very easily to sitting in a chair. The spontaneous Qigong can too. Just move your upper body, and if you can, move your lower body. As you are sitting, just move your lower body from your seated position. Make those sounds. Great. Perfect. Also, if you have any physical issues, very, very good. Highly recommended to check with your physician before you start any exercise program. Right? So let's go right into our Yang style slow form. And let's go ahead and begin the way the Chinese do. Fist with the right into the left palm. Xing Li. Left palm turns down towards the floor, circles under the right, and then we bow. Beautiful. That is their salute to the masters. Next, we bring our arms up, keeping in mind the Tai Chi and Qigong principles. Gentle knees, align the spine. Deep breathing and focus in the now, present moment. Press the palms down. Allow the body to turn with your left foot. Move out so you can see this. Your right foot turning outwards. Right hand goes up. Scoop with the left. Step. Scoop with the right. Step with the right. The hands look like this. Left hand under right wrist. Roll back with both palms turned over slightly offset. Press left fingers on right wrist. Both hands, palms down. Allow your belt loops to pull you back. And push. Hands become like windshield wipers. Turn the right foot in by pivoting on the heel so that you're pigeon-toed almost. Follow your hands around up into what looks like a bird's beak. Allow the left palm to face you as you pivot on the left heel, and then step forward with the left turning the palm outwards. This position is single wick. Bring the right heel in perpendicular to the left foot. The hands look like this. Left palm adjacent called closed hands. Both hands come around like you are tracing a big exercise ball. When the right hand is under the left elbow, we step on the diagonal with the right foot, bring our left toe up close to the right for balance, and we come into white crane spreads its wings. Another principle in Tai Chi is to have curved hands. Bring your right palm down in front along your central channel. Allow the body movement to turn you to the right. Reach with the right hand. Bring it past your right ear. Brush your left knee in the air. Step with the left and push from the sternum with the right. That is called a left brush knee. Forward and back. Bring your left heel up, perpendicular almost to your right foot. Bring the hands into play guitar, similar to that position we just had. Our right palm is adjacent to our left elbow. Turn the body, twist the body to, oh, nope, we got to do another left brush knee. Let's do that. Reach with the right, step and brush with the left, pass the ear with the right, push with the right from the sternum. Turn the left toe out by pivoting on the left heel. Bring the right toe up for balance. Turn the torso to the left. Reach with the left, pass the ear with the left, step and brush with the right, push from the sternum with the left. That is called a right brush knee. Turn the right, I'm backing up so you can see better. Turn the right toe outwards by pivoting on the heel. Now we're going to bring the left toe up for balance. Reach with the right. We're going right into another left brush knee. Turn the left toe out by pivoting. Make a fist with the right. Bring the right foot up. Bring the left and the right hand around. Step with the right and strike. Turn the body to the right, allowing the arm to follow the body movement. Step with the left and strike with the left. Then this arm comes forward, the right arm comes forward with a punch. The punch is sideways like this. Then allow this arm to be released by sliding the left arm under the right and drawing the right arm out. Allow your belt loops to pull you back. And beautiful. Push from the sternum. Pivot on the left and the right. Come around to the front. Cross hands. And this is the end of the first third of the Yang style split form Tai Chi practice. Just going to check our time one more time. And I think what I would like to do is to continue with one more round of the Yang style first third and point out several other things that are principles in Tai Chi and Qigong. Opening the body in the sense of having a feeling of spaciousness in the body is very good. Remembering that when one part moves, all of our body moves in fluid motion. opening upwards. We've got the breath. We've got the mind in the now. We've got the opening, being spacious in our body and mind. Even though we are focusing in the now, we allow our consciousness to relax and to be fully present at the same time in our body. All right, so let's go through this one more time. Sit on your dragon tail, loose knees, gentle loose knees. Shake it out a little bit before we begin. Deep breath. Relax and allow the shoulder blades to come together in the back a little bit, which will allow your shoulders to be spread a little bit. So many of us at our computers are like this. Remembering this is good. All right, here we begin. Arms come up, palms facing at shoulder height. The palms turn, fingers gently spread. Press downward. Allow the thumb on the right to stretch towards your thigh as you turn the right foot out. Bring the right arm up. Scoop with the left. Step on the diagonal with the left. Scoop with the right. Step forward with the right. Roll back. Palms facing each other but offset. Press with the left fingers on the right wrist. Allow your belt loops to pull you back and push from the sternum. Pivot on the right heel. Toes are pigeon-toed now. Follow your hands around. Pivot on your right toe up into a bird's beak type hand position. Allow the left hand to turn towards you. Step with the left, turn it outwards, and press. Single whip. Right heel comes in. Closed hands. Left hand is adjacent, right elbow. Hands come around as if tracing a big energy ball. And then step on the diagonal with the right. And bring the left toe up for balance. This is called white crane spreads its wings. Right hand comes down, protecting the front of the body. Turn the body to the right. The left comes along. Reach with the right. Step forward with the left. Come past the ear with the right. Push from the sternum with the right. And allow the left hand to brush in the air above the left thigh. Forward and back. Right hand adjacent to the left elbow. And we are up on our left heel, and our weight is mostly on our right foot. This time, we'll do one more left brush knee. Reach with the right. Press forward from the sternum, brush with the left. Turn the left toe out by pivoting on the left heel. Right toe comes up for balance. Turn the body to the left. Reach with the left. Step with the right. Brush the right knee with the right. Push from the sternum with the left. Turn the right toe out by pivoting on the heel. Bring the left toe up. Reach with the right. Press and step. Brush the left. knee. And this time, I'll back up so you can see this a little better. This time we're going to turn the left toe out. Bring the right toe up. Make a fist in graduated motion, starting with the thumb, then the fingers. We're going to circle both hands. The left comes past the ear with the palm facing up. Strike. Turn the body to the right. The arm comes back to the right. Parry. And punch. Release that punch by sliding under it with your left hand. Let your belt loops pull you back. Press from the sternum with both hands. Pivot on your right toe. Pivot on your left heel. Open your arms and cross your hands. This is the end again of the first third of the Yang style slow form practice. And now what I would like to do is to end this part of our practice with the way the Chinese end, which is very similar to the way we began. We bring our right fist gently into the left palm. Circle the left with the palm facing down under the right arm. We bow to the masters and ancestors who developed the system. And then at the end, we clap for them. Pretty smart cookies, weren't they? Right? And to end our practice today, I would like to enjoy together being very positive, happy, upbeat, thoughtful, friendly, and caring about our entire group of friends and family, the world, and Mother Earth, too. So let's put your hands wherever you need healing, wherever it feels good to you. And just the chi is now flowing, pouring through you from those simple practices. Yes. So put your hands wherever feels good to you. And let's meditate for a couple of minutes together on peace and health, harmony, and well-being in all ways in our world. Many blessings to all of you, and have a wonderful week. We will be back next week with another type of Qigong, and we will continue with several more principles to keep in mind as you practice both the Qigong and the Tai Chi Yang style slow form. So have a wonderful week.